Isaac, welcome back to Mechanical Mastery Plus.
Hey.
Plus.
Hey, welcome back to Mechanical Mastery Plus. You didn't mention it in the last session, Nick, but
I didn't.
On the multiplayer tab for this page, it does say Mechanical Mastery Plus, like that with a with an E at the end of plus. So
Plus.
Nick has been saying Mechanical Mastery Plus quite regularly.
Yeah. Outside of these. Also, okay, cool. If you see this, please don't correct
fix it.
that.
Yeah.
Don't fix it. Leave it as is. It's a special touch.
Flipping heck. So we're back.
Things are going good, man. But
yes,
Isaac, I have not failed to notice that we're broken on the streets, man. We are. Oof, things look a bit tight.
So between streams, Nick, I've done a little bit of stuff, nothing too crazy. I've added an extra chest up here, and I've kind of just grinded out a couple of the resources. So I did some redstone mining and some wood harvesting, and then over here I've been filling these back up. I did make another gold furnace, and I've kind of been periodically moving coal over and grabbing, raw iron, raw gold, raw copper. So we've got 242 gold, 215 copper, and 267 iron, just so we don't have to spend the first 10 minutes of this stream harvesting yet more of the same resources. And then over here I've not really changed anything, but I believe the first thing we're going to have to do here, Nick, is at the very least add 3 buffer chests after the pulverizers, and then ideally, if you look in the quest book at chapter 1, I think ideally we're going to want to get 3 of these auxiliary cactus augments. You'll see it says here, destroys excess non-primary item outputs.
Mm-hmm. I do see this. Yes, I do. Auxiliary cactus. Yeah, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, I think that's going to allow us to kind of back up on the stuff that we don't need, and it's going to be fine, right? Because right now, our machines are getting clogged, aka this gold line is getting clogged with copper, the iron line is getting clogged with nickel, and the copper line is getting clogged with gold, to the point where things are not being made because we don't have the things to make it, right? And so I think that we should add a buffer chest, and then if we add those cactus augments to the 3 pulverizers, I do believe that things should work just fine for us. I did notice, Nick, that in the quest book, if we make just 1 functional drawer, they actually give us the linking tool and the configuration tool for free, man.
Oh.
You buy it and you get it for free. Can you believe it?
Okay. Gosh, we're getting free stuff in this pack. I'm kind of amazed, Isaac.
You weren't expecting free stuff, man. You were
expecting free stuff.
To have to work hard for everything. Yeah,
man.
It
was capitalist mod pack, Isaac. So it's not very capitalist.
You are right that we don't have many funds currently available to us, Nick. Our bank balance is low, but our investment in revenue producing assets, Nick, is high. Okay, so
that is true.
We should be okay.
True. We've got a lot of capital stored in our infrastructure here, Isaac. So I assume we need to make some cactus auxiliary augments, right?
That's correct, yes. I believe we can buy cactus from the store, and then I believe that we can then grow it as well, right? If we have some sand, which we do.
Some sand.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's going to shift grow nicely. I have a feeling it won't.
Okay.
But the worst case scenario, we could just buy so we get 1 more augment from the first augment that we make as a quest reward. So you really only need 2 cacti, man. I feel like you could just buy both of them.
I'm buying them.
Actually, no, you only need 1, man, because we both get 1 as a reward. We're going to get 3 straight away.
That's true.
So if you bought 2, you can plant 1.
I'll plant this one here.
We can occasionally bump into this and take damage.
Yeah, take damage. Yeah, it's perfect, man. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. And then I'll turn one of these into the augment, and then we'll get more augments, right? So here we go.
I need energy pipes. Okay. So we do have to make a phytogenic insulator first for some reason.
Yes, because why not? I think we can actually use the phytogenic insulator to grow more cactus from cactus.
That is true,
grow more cacti from cacti.
It might make more sense as well, man. How hard is the lumium to make here? I think you might need to make the induction smelter first so that you can make the lumium for the phytogenic insulator.
Oh, does this require lumium?
Lumium.
It does. Okay, cool. That is not so cool from you, Kay.
So
okay, that's fine.
How in the world do I lock a drawer with these tools? I'm still not very well versed in functional storage versus oh, here we go, locking. It's on the configuration tool. Sneak right-click in the air to change modes. Right-click a drawer to toggle the option. So if I take the configuration tool and I right-click, that locks it. Okay, perfect. So this should be fine, and this is exactly what I want. So basically, if you come over here, man, and take a look, we have here like raw copper being pulverized into copper dust and gold dust, right? In this pulverizer.
Yeah, that's right.
Right now, if we leave this, over here what I've done is I've locked this drawer to copper dust, right? So this is set to auto-eject, so it'll push all of the copper dust into here, and the gold dust will never make it in. We're essentially using the drawer as a filter to stop the gold dust making its way to the redstone furnace, because if you look in the redstone furnace right now, you will see that we've got gold clogging the whole thing up, because it's not supposed to be there. Yeah. So the idea here is that right now, if we just left this, the pulverizer would eventually fill up on gold dust because the gold dust is backing up here. However, if we make the cactus augment doesn't stop the pulverizer from producing the raw gold. The gold dust will still get made, right, when the raw copper is pulverized. However, once the pulverizer is full, it will always keep a slot free for copper dust. And if it were to make, say, copper dust and gold dust, like without the augment, if the machine was trying to make both copper dust and gold dust, it would just not work because there's not enough output slots, right? There's only one slot left. However, with the augment, if there's only one slot left, it will make the copper dust and delete the gold dust. It won't make both, right?
Okay, which is good. So that it will continue to work for forever, actually, which is
bingo. The long story short is that this will work. Chet is also right that we should probably, actually, I'm going to turn the pulverizer off temporarily here. We should probably look at using storage downgrades on the storage drawer.
Yes, so it just doesn't fill up and just goes straight into the next machine without like backing up, right?
Well, because obviously the redstone furnace is not ultra fast, right? If we put a downgrade in, it means that the buffer drawer will hold 64 copper, iron, and gold. And that buffer is like money that's not in our bank account, right?
Exactly.
The bigger the buffer, if it's 2,048, which is the default, that's just a huge amount of cash.
Money out, and we're not getting anything back. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I am just producing some invar to make the gears for the induction smelter, so that we can then do the stuff to get the phytogenic insulator. So let me just grab.
Oh, and in this pack, it's an iron downgrade, man. So we got to use iron ingots to downgrade the drawers here, man. It's normally flint or something along those lines, but iron this time around. Here we go. Boom.
Oh, okay. All right then.
And boom.
Okay, game.
Okay. All right.
If that's your game. Okay.
But this should be fine. We should be able to take this. We do already have a lot of copper dust, but that's fine. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take some copper dust out of here. The second thing that I think we need to do, man, is I think I've done some testing, and unfortunately the sequential fabricator is not at all a smart cookie, right? The sequential fabricator here, even though we've got the recipe set, this will eventually just fill up with the lowest common denominator, meaning that right now, because copper ingots only take, one copper ingot makes 2 copper rods, right? And so we're making those way faster than we're making iron gears and gold gears. So eventually the sequential fabricator will just fill with copper rods to the point where it's no longer usable.
Okay, I see.
The good news is that, as we saw in the last episode, it's really not that difficult to make the tier 1 crafter from RF Tools. It's just 2 sequential fabricators, 2 redstone torches, and a machine frame. The machine frame, iron, gold, and then blue dye, which we can get from Lapis. Lapis is purchasable from the shop, but it does require a tier 1 permit, Nick. However, if we look at chapter 2 in the quest book, Nick, there is a tick box that says Incipit Vita Nova.
Of course, yeah, everyone's favorite.
It says, suddenly, the basic mechanical essence whispers to me, the factory must grow. Having created your first mechanical essence, you now have access to chapter 2, which features create an industrial foregoing, and the first quest here, Nick, is to craft a tier 1 trade permit, which is 8 paper and 1 basic mechanical essence. We have 2 paper, but of course, more importantly, we do have the funds, I believe. Actually, we don't have the funds, but we're almost at the point of having the funds to be able to purchase the sugarcane required. Actually, no, we got sugarcane. Of course, we're growing it right here. Ignore me entirely. We got loads of sugarcane right here. Let me do this. Boom, boom. And let me do this. Nick, I have a tier 1 trade permit, and I just have to shift right click this inside of the shop. I'm going to make sure that I'm on the right account, which is GOC 3, and then I'm going to shift click this in.
Okay.
And I think now that if I click...
Can we get better things?
I think so. So if I change account and I go here, yes, look at this. I have purchased 3 lapis lazuli. Can you believe it? I didn't need to purchase 3, and it's actually quite expensive. It's like 800 per ore. But I can now, I believe, pulverize this lapis ore. Because I think you get like 16 or something. You get 12 lapis per lapis ore, man, which is why I didn't need to purchase quite so much of it.
Okay, I see. Okay, well, that's that. At least we've got some right for the future.
Yeah.
Which is good. Okay, well, I have just made the induction smelter. Where are we going to put this? I'm going to connect it to, like, the power that's...
I mean,
there's no
there's no power over there. That's correct. Yeah. You can put it anywhere for now, man. Like, just
I'm gonna put it
over
like,
here, I guess.
Yeah, I'll put it like there. There we go. So have like a little power line.
Could I interest you in here, maybe?
In there, sure. And then we will. Oh yes, I suppose you don't want this to connect, right? Okay.
I just turned copper back on, man. I just cleared the backlog, and you'll see now. Look at our cash, man.
Yo, nice. Okay. So you know what I've done, by the way? I've sold one of my prized basic mechanical crystals deliberately into my personal bank account.
Okay.
I know. I've been embezzling funds,
wow.
Isaac. I know.
Is that just so that in the worst case scenario, you have some funds?
If we are out of funds, yeah.
Wow,
you can
that's what they all say, man.
Your own coffers.
That's what they all say.
This is how it starts. This is how it starts. I'm coming clean, Isaac,
I promise. I did it because I didn't want us to run out of funds. You know, what if the company went bankrupt?
So I'm just sending it all to myself, Isaac. You know, just in case, right? I promise.
Yeah, I've been doing the same with the Nick and Isaac coffers, Nick, as well.
Yeah. I was wondering why I was getting paid so little, Isaac. Just in snacks. Oh dear. Okay.
I need to make some more downgrades first before I can do that. That's fine, though. That's fine.
Nice. So it's silver and tin required for making lumium along with glowstone. I actually don't know if that's the regular recipe, but it seems a bit...
I think that is the standard recipe.
The standard recipe, right, okay.
If I could request an extra sequential fabricator, Nick, as well, if I could add that to your list of to-dos.
Yeah, let me make more machine frames then, because I think we're actually finally out of machine frames.
Don't worry, man. Well, so our money went real fast.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's mostly because I started purchasing gold again, by the looks of it.
Right, yeah, I need to purchase some tin.
You gotta purchase fast, man. You gotta purchase fast in this economy.
Yeah. I know, God. It's very debt-based, isn't it?
It is very debt-based, yeah. I mean, kind of true for regular economies as well, though, man. You know, we gotta take our upfront investment.
Yeah, these days, gosh.
Before we can progress forward. I am making more of these, of course. I need more void upgrades. Thankfully, the iron is basically free, man.
Yeah, which is very useful. I might also, after making all of these next stuff, I might make like a spare pulverizer. I feel like that would be quite useful. Because I'm hijacking these quite regularly.
You can hijack the coal one at the top. I think is pretty hijackable.
Oh, is that the best one to hijack?
Yeah, don't hijack the iron ones, man. Okay. Come on now.
Okay, here we go.
Boom. Okay, this is good. Oh no, that's not good. That's almost good. I've messed up this down here. That's fine. No, not a linking tool. I want the configuration tool. I went to put an upgrade into the drawer here, and I accidentally just put like a
something unsavory. If you put something unsavory into the drawer,
I right clicked the iron downgrade onto the drawer, and it put it in the drawer as an item, not in the drawer as an upgrade.
Yeah, classic.
However, that has now been rectified, so we are good. Let me get that. Did you put the cactus augment into the chest, or do you have it on your person?
I have not made the cactus augment.
Oh, I thought you made one.
I was going to say, I thought you did.
Yeah.
I haven't made the cactus augment because, or have I made the cactus augment? I have made the cactus augment. I'm being silly. Here you go. Just a reminder to take that back up to complete the quest. Yeah. You can't quite. The cactus augment both exists and doesn't exist at the same time, Isaac. And you must
figure it out
to find out whether it truly exists or not.
And then Invar is just iron and nickel. This is actually fine, because I think we've got a decent amount of iron and nickel backed up as well, which is potentially quite nice.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, let me make these machine frames to make all of these bits. Oh, and I need to make lumium, which also requires tin. Gosh, there's a lot of tin required here.
The tin is pricey.
Yeah.
It's pricey
This is
stuff.
a tin economy, Isaac. This is a serious tin economy.
Oh, I need a blasting augment. Nick, I need your... I'm sorry, I have to confiscate this tin. Oh, the tin also needs a blasting augment?
God.
Oh, my goodness.
Everything needs everything, Isaac.
Fine. Sorry,
I'm taking your invar. Here you go.
I do need the invar, yeah. Well, I was going to make some... I don't know how good of an idea it is, but I was thinking of making some integral components to make our machines faster, specifically the hardened integral components. The only downside, I guess, to that is it's just going to require more power, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Although the first augment that I should... Actually, the first invar augment that I make, or the first integral component that I make, should probably go straight into the coal pulverizing pulverizer, because that one... We've got a ton of coal backed up. It's just the fuel limiting factor is how fast we can pulverize coal, right?
Right. Yes, I guess you're right, actually. So that would indeed make sense.
There are also fuel efficiency augments.
Yes. In fact, I have a feeling I might have got fuel efficiency augments.
Yes, there was a quest reward. Yeah.
Yeah.
We both got one. I put mine in the top chest here. So the fuel efficiency augment, it says fuel heats up the furnace twice as much, slows down the cooking time by 25%, right? So things are but the thing is, Nick, they have to go in the same slot as the speed augment that we currently have in here. So currently right now in our gold furnaces, we've got the speed augment in both of these. It says halves the cook time, but uses twice the amount of fuel. That makes me think that the fuel efficiency augment is probably the better way to go, because that doubles the efficiency of fuel, but doesn't half the speed time. It only cuts it down by 25%. Whereas the speed upgrade doubles the speed time, but also halves the speed time, but doubles the fuel usage. So if we use the fuel efficiency augments, but double the number of furnaces, like the double number of fuel burners, that would be the better solution.
Yeah, that's a better conversion.
It's just going to cost us more gold. But we've got a lot of gold, right?
Okay. We do have a lot of gold, yes.
Also, fun fact, I don't know if you've seen this. Here you go. Take these 5 chests, right? If you just put the chest in the crafting station, in this pack, you can just craft a chest into a storage door.
That's quite good. Is that like is that expensive? Like, is 5 chests to 1 storage door? Like, is there a cheaper...
No, it's 1-to-1.
Oh,
one chest is 1 storage door.
Yo,
that's what I'm saying.
Cool. Okay, cool.
It's so good.
That is very cool.
Very cool.
That is very cool. Well done. Well done, cool.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm mighty proud of you.
Oh, sorry, man. Quick love tap on the web past there.
Yeah, of course.
just making sure that you're working at maximum productivity.
Yeah. I am. Yes, sir.
I'm assuming you don't have two tin.
No, well, I do have 2 tin. You know what? I'll be very generous and I'll give you this 2 tin. I've got 2 tin.
No, it's okay. I'll make 2 more tin. It's fine. I've purchased it already.
It's because I need like tin, either tin dust or tin regular, right?
Tin ingots.
Tin ingots.
Oh yeah, but you just gave me 2 tin ingots, right?
Yeah, but so basically, I need 3 tin dust to... Yeah. I need either 3 tin dust or 3 tin ingots to make a set of electrum, right? And I had 2 tin ingots, but I thought I might as well just buy 3 tin dust to make tin dust, and then I'll just give you the ingots, if that makes sense.
I think that there must be... I must be missing something with EMI here, Nick, because I think there's a thing where if you hover over... I don't know if it's a hotkey or what, but I think there's a way that you hover over the recipe in EMI and it just puts it in the crafting station without you having to click it and click the plus. Because I've been doing this a few times now where I have the stuff. Like I just did it now. I have the stuff for the sequential fabricator. I hovered over it and it put them in the crafting table before I clicked it and clicked the plus.
Okay.
So I need to... is there some kind of...
Is there a way? Is there a way forward?
I think there's a way forward, man. I don't know how it works, though. When I hover over the thermal expansion machines, it shows me the recipe, and it has this little, like, white arrow in the top left. Do you see this? Do you have anything bookmarked like that?
Oh, no, yes, like the little,
like, top right corner, white, like...
Yeah, like...
Diagonal arrow.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
No, that's... Is it when you set something as, like, a default recipe, is that?
I don't have any of these set as default.
Oh.
Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to be naughty. I'm going to do this,
Oh.
I'm going to do this, I'm going to click remember current items. So basically, when we do this, it means that now if I take these oak planks out, you'll see that all of the slots here are locked to oak planks. And so basically, like, what I've done is I've locked one slot to gold gears, one slot to iron gears, and then one slot to copper rods. So now we're going to actually start to back up on copper rods inside of the multi-server press, right?
Okay.
As opposed to the old situation where we get
the crafter.
Yeah, you'll see in the crafter here that it's all good to go. In fact, though, we could kill two birds with one stone here, man. We don't need the second sequential fabricator because the tier 1 crafter can do DOS crafts.
Ah, okay.
Right, like in here, it's a tier 1 crafter.
Oh, that's correct.
You remember that the tier 3 crafter can do like 12.
Agriculture, right?
Yeah.
You can do loads.
So here I can do this. Is it like that? Hold on. Oh no, it's only 4. There we go. It's like this. Apply. So I guess I just need to re-put these in. Let me turn this off for a second. Redstone mode on to activate. Let me do this and this. What we want to do though is in here, right now this is set results of crafting operation will go to the output buffer. We want to change that to results of the crafting operation will stay in the input buffer, apply. So now when it makes these basic mechanical essence, it will place them back into the input buffer here. I just need to click forget the layout. I need to put this in. I need to click remember the layout. And so now there's a slot there. So now if we go ahead and turn this back on, it should go ahead, make these, put them in here, and then once it has enough of those, it should make them, put them out here. That's perfect. And then the final piece of the puzzle, Nick, is just to get the item pipe with the wrench and set this here to extract, and that's going to sell to the store, and it is going to make us cash. Nice.
There's the money. There's the money. Excellent. Excellent. If you claim your quest rewards, man, we actually got some hardened integral components. So,
we did. Yes, when I made the first one.
What is deserved of an upgrade here? Is it the?
So,
you could,
I've already upgraded the coal pulverizer, and so you'll see we're actually backing up on coal now, which is good. I also did swap out the regular the speed augments for fuel efficiency augments, so that's also good, and things seem to be holding up just fine. We should put these, I think, into the furnaces for iron and gold, I think.
Okay.
Although actually, maybe the pulverizers. I don't know if the pulverizers or the furnaces are the better purchase here. Let's do the furnaces first. Yeah, if you do that one for iron, I'll do this one for gold. We'll see if that's beneficial. This machine is losing power. That redstone furnace with iron in. I think that's just because we need more gold furnaces, man.
I think it's. Oh yeah, I see. So it kind of goes up, and then as soon as the iron comes in, it goes back down. But net, I think it might be going up, or it might be very stable.
Sure, yeah, when there's nothing in there.
When there's nothing in there, it gains buffer.
Do we have the cactus augments now? Has that been done? I was going to
say, where's it hiding? Because if we just put that in our inventory...
Oh, yes, of course, I see what you mean. Like, I need to go take it out. It is in here.
Okay.
There we
Boom,
go.
There we
Chapter
go.
complete again, nice. So we want to put this into each... I'll put it in the gold one here. If you put it in the iron one, the center pulverizer.
The center pulverizer, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so those are all going to just work now, I think. We should never backlog on the band stuff, which is good.
Good. Optimizations have been made, and this quest line has actually been finished pretty much, right? It's kind of wild.
Yeah, there is a quest at the end of chapter 1 that says the cactus augment does not work. And we get 4 more for completing that quest each.
Yo. Okay, well that's thanks for that. That is cool. Okay, cool.
The reason that's there is because it is unintuitive the way it works, because like it doesn't stop the outputs being produced, right? It stops excess outputs being produced, but it does still make them, which is awkward. Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, that's good. So we got 8 more of those. Not that we need them currently, but if we set up more machines, then that will be tremendously useful.
Yeah, well.
And so I do believe that now we've kind of officially made this work. I guess I did smelt up a lot more invar, so we could look at making even more.
You have
of the integral components. They're not very hard to make at all, actually. Could you do that? I'll make some more gold furnaces to make more fuel, more energy.
Yeah, let me do that. Integral components. So just as many as invalidly possible, basically, is the
I think
the name of the game?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's say as many as invalidly possible. I'm gonna sleep as well, man.
Yes,
I don't want to get
you do that.
I don't want to get the Phantom menaced,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah, we got Phantomed a little bit before we started today.
Yeah. You seen Phantom of the Opera, man?
I've not seen Phantom of the Opera. I've seen Star Wars
The Phantom Menace. Oh, I've not seen that, man. I've also not seen the Phantom of the Opera. No, I've no, I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm disappointed, Isaac. I'm disappointed.
Staunchly anti-Phantom, apparently.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah,
clearly. Yeah. Wow.
Don't even like the Minecraft Phantoms, man. I'm off on all counts.
Yeah. That's a damn shame, Isaac. That's a damn shame. What even is the Phantom of the Opera about?
It's about the Phantom of the Opera, right? It's a dude who wears the mask. Question marks.
Oh right. Okay, so it's about a guy who wears a mask.
I think so.
Is he and he's the Phantom
of the Opera?
Of the Opera.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. As somebody who has not seen it, I can't comment on its
you can't make any allegations
on the allegations. Yeah.
On the Phantom of the Opera. I mean, fair enough, man. Okay, I got 5 hardened integral components. Where am I distributing these bad boys?
So I guess really for now, anywhere that's not, I guess on the pulverizer at the back is step 1.
Okay. Anywhere where there's like
and then basically everything but the copper line has priority currently, right? So you can do all 3 pulverizers, including the copper line, and then after that I would probably do the 2 multi-servo presses at the front that are making gears.
Okay.
Which is the iron and the gold one. And I think after that we're good to go. Whilst you do that, I'm gonna quickly do the furnace stuff, because I think that we now should have everything we need, apart from the fact that I need 1 more cobblestone. Boom.
Oh, have I got that? No,
I purchased it for $1, Nick. Don't you worry.
Oh,
I made a $1 unauthorized purchase.
Unauthorized purchase, Isaac.
They didn't contact my bank
on the system, man. Unauthorized 1 cobblestone. I'm gonna be looking into that. A full investigation can be opened in you now.
Full investigation.
Full investigation.
No stone left unturned.
Yeah, literally, Isaac. Literally, no stone purchase left unturned either.
Here we go. Boom. Boom. Nice. This is good. What are you? I was gonna
say, I suppose I might as well put this phytogenic insulator down. Insulator.
Yeah.
Insulator.
Sure. I'll do the mirroring. Here you go, man.
Yeah, you want to mirror it?
Yeah.
There we go. There we are. Cool. That can be used for making more cactus, I guess.
Cactus?
The unnatural way. Cactus in Mechanical Mastery plus.
Plus? The unnatural way. How hard are those efficiency augments? They are surprisingly easy, Nick.
Is it just like iron nuggets and coal or something?
It's redstone, paper, stone, and coal.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. All very attainable.
All very abundant, Nick, in our
in our atmosphere. Yeah.
Okay, I've now gone ahead and doubled up on the furnaces. So now I think basically this is the same power output that we had at the start of the episode, right? However, it is double as efficient on fuel.
Yes, and there's twice the amount of fuel producing furnaces.
Well, so I guess actually it's not the same amount of power, right? Because the fuel efficiency augment says slows down the cooking time by 25%. So I think we're probably producing 25% less power than we were at the start of the episode, but we're using half as much fuel, so it is more efficient, right? From we're getting more power per bit of coal.
Yeah, we're buying less coal,
That's correct. Yes,
which is good.
Also, we should put a cactus augment in the pulverizer at the top. Actually, now I think about it, because right now that one is up at the top here. It produces coal, gravel, and sulfur.
I was wondering where that gravel was coming from. I just thought it might be doing one of us doing the gravel to sand, just stone to gravel round.
No, the good news is here that the sulfur is also like a fuel, so that will smelt in the generator as well. But now, if ever there's a point here where it's trying to produce Like basically, once all 3 of these slots fill up, now if it tries to produce both gravel and coal, it will just delete the gravel and produce more coal. There'll always be a slot for that, which is ideal.
Nice.
Good.
That's
okay.
good.
And it looks like we're still dicey on power, though, man. Actually, now that we've added all of these integral components, if you come to the back, all of the pulverizers, they're in struggle city, man.
Oh, they're in dire straits.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh,
There
dear.
is
Oh,
a
dear.
yes. I mean, oh gosh, what's the next tier of generator? There's also the possibility of us making dynamos. I actually don't have a clue at all how much power these are making. Right?
Yeah,
I've got no idea.
Actually.
So it says one coal makes 32,000 RF in the generator augment, right? Like in the furnace. Obviously, the rate of production is going to be different. That is better than the Stirling dynamo. The Stirling dynamo produces 24,000, so we do get more fuel for our coal out of the gold generators that are turned into, power generators. The gold furnaces, sorry, that are turned into generators, instead of putting it just straight into a Stirling dynamo. But like, we need more stuff.
How do we get diamonds? Basically, is what I want to know. How do we upgrade these furnaces to diamond, man? How do we get more?
So I think diamonds are a girl's best friend. Diamonds are purchasable, Nick. $8,192 per diamond. But it requires a tier 2 permit, Nick. And the tier 2 permit is in chapter 3, right? And requires it requires the next tier of mechanical essence. But we can look at producing the next tier of mechanical essence, man. That's kind of the whole point of chapter 2 here, right?
2, yeah.
To make it, we need Invar gears, steel gears, brass rods, and quartz dust. So this is kind of the automation that we're going to be setting up next, right? Is automating the production of Invar, automating the production of steel, turning those into gears and both of them into gears, producing brass, turning that into rods, and then producing nether quartz and turning that into dust, and then combining all of that in a basin with the mechanical mixer from Create to make this regular mechanical essence. And then it's the same deal again here where we can take that, turn it into a regular mechanical crystal, and then we can sell that to the store for $25,000 per crystal.
Ooh, man. twice the amount as red cubes.
Yeah,
the blue cubes. Oh yeah. Then when we go to yellow cubes, man, it goes from 24,000 to 153,600. And then after that, when you go to bloody pink/purple cubes, 460,000. Oh my gosh! You also get $1 per millibucket of pink slime. Obviously, you need higher tier permits to get to these levels. But
$1 per millibucket of pink slime? We sell that?
Yeah, we could sell that, man. Have a look.
Yeah, look at that. We can.
All liquid meat.
Interesting. It's interesting that we can sell.
Good.
Oh no, I kept thinking we could sell the iron, gold, and copper, but we can't. That's a tier 5 permit. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's so expensive. That's some serious late stage stuff. Yeah, unfortunately.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
There is also a quest here for the time in a bottle, Nick, which I think is producible via a somewhat convoluted methodology currently.
Oh yeah, time in a bottle optional. You do need diamonds to make it.
Yeah.
Apart from that, though, everything else we have. So it's just diamonds that we don't have?
No, so there's a different recipe for it. If we click on the thing here, it says, the time in a bottle can temporarily speed up blocks. How much you can spend, speed things up is limited by how long you've had it in your inventory. The normal recipe requires diamonds, but you can get it earlier with a bit of effort, ... As always, JEI/EMI is your friend. Info, the dripping mechanism, is affected by random ticks. If you click on it, there's a recipe that lets you drop a hot time in a bottle into liquid fertilizer for 30 seconds to get time in a bottle. The hot time in a bottle can be made by placing lava above dripstone and having that drip onto an hourglass.
Yeah, of
and
course.
Then and the hourglass is golden glass, and the lava is producible with the squeezer. And
right,
I think it's doable.
Right. Okay. That is convoluted.
Right, but I think it is doable though. It's just a little bit more convoluted than standard. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay then. Okay, cool. Fair enough. I mean, it is a time in a bottle, which is always very useful. So kind of fair enough that's not immediately accessible in this pack.
Man, you got some engineer's goggles to claim, by the by.
Let me claim those. Oh, hello. Let me put them on.
Oh, I see. Okay, in order to get into Create, you will need large quantities of andesite. Until you discover a way to mass-produce quartz, you can use the mechanical extruder. Generating andesite requires water and lava and a flint block. Hint, if you can't find any andesite blocks in your island, for some reason, you can use the emergency items. Okay, so we need a mechanical extruder. I've got to put a mechanical extruder between water and lava above a block of flint, and then it takes 4 bonks to make 1 andesite.
When a mummy andesite and a daddy andesite love each other very much.
Each other very much.
They have just 4 bonks.
Just 4 bonks.
And produce a baby andesite. Which is very sweet. There's a little lullaby for the children
For the kids, yeah.
Of course.
Okay, so that's my block of flint. So I think if I put andesite... Oh, wait, how the heck does this work? First of all, we get 16 shaft and 16 big and small cogwheels as a quest reward there, which is very handy.
Ooh, Nick. I'll claim that and put that in the top chest for you for your...
I might have...
For your shafting pleasure, Isaac. Gosh, that's good.
Did I
get expensive as well.
Oh, I got shafted on my shaft. I might have lost it because I... Ooh.
Have you been shafted yet again, Isaac? Okay.
I think it's when you bookmark the white box.
Oh.
Oh, it is!
Oh.
Maybe. How did you bookmark your recipe? Did you bookmark it straight out of JEI? Is that what you did?
Well, that's what I've been doing, yeah.
Extruder. If I bookmark that... Oh, they're right, yes. So you must not have done for the machines before. If you bookmark the white box, it has the error. If you bookmark it from JEI or EMI specifically, it doesn't. Interesting.
Yeah,
so
I see that now, yeah.
So you hover over this and press A, like this. I'm telling to the YouTube audience now. If you hover over this area, press A, it bookmarks it there. If you hover over it in JEI. So now you can actually have the same thing bookmarked twice. That's very odd.
You can. One to click and one to not. To want to click straight in and one to not click straight in. I see that there as well. That is... fine, I guess.
We have lava, right, in one of these chests? Yes.
Yes.
So do I need to bonk this now? 4 bonks? Oh, it does require 4 RPM. I see. Okay, so we're gonna have to do some rotational energy here, Nick, I think, to get this to actually work.
So much bonking, man.
Just a staggering amount of bonking, yeah.
I wasn't prepared for that this episode, but you know what? I'm
here for it.
I'm so pleased. Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm so pleased.
Here for a classic bonk.
For a classic bonk. Have you removed the sugarcane?
I have,
need some paper.
How much paper do you need?
I need 3 paper, Isaac.
Yeah, you're going to have to purchase that, Nick, with your hard-earned cash.
Oh, I'm going to have to spend money.
If we don't have sugarcane, that is, which it looks like we
fine.
do not.
It's not that expensive.
Yeah, sorry, man. Sorry.
I love spending money, Isaac.
Yeah, who doesn't?
You're enabling my my freaking my retail therapy hungry mind.
At least it's therapeutic for you, man. That's good.
That's true. So
if I do this, does this bonk or does this need to be? Oh, I have to shaft the back. Right, I see. Thank you, chat. Okay.
Right, yeah, of course. Okay. Of course, Isaac.
Got to shaft it from the back. Can't shaft it from the front. It's not street legal. Yeah.
You have to bonk correctly, dude. Come on.
Fine. There's
with
me
the shaft.
trying to circumvent the rules like a bad boy. Here we go. Let me try this.
Yeah, you've been put in your place there, man.
There we go. 1.
You deserve it.
Nick, look at these bonks, man. 2. 3.
Ooh, yeah.
Are you ready for the 4th
bonk? Last one?
4.
Ooh. Gosh, you literally got a chief for working out, for bonking so much.
Well, yeah, it burned all of my hunger.
Oh my lord, right, okay, I see.
Jeez. And also it didn't make the thing I wanted to make either. Where's my andesite though?
Oh no, it's not like falling off the island, has it?
I don't think so. It should come out of the front. I'm doing some more bonking. I'm seeing if I can get like a single andesite.
Yeah, for your bonking troubles, Isaac. I feel like you deserve it.
Oh no, I do. Okay, yes, I've got.
You got it.
I've done it. Okay, so we do have a very very desperate way of getting andesite currently.
Okay,
of course, in an ideal world, we would upgrade these. I guess kind of straight away here, man. I think I can go in and get us some water wheels.
Ooh, okay, nice.
I hear you upgrading power over there. That sounds good to me, man.
Yeah, please can I have an item pipe?
Done.
Oh, you
Nick.
Got it. Nice.
Done.
Sweet.
I also need to set those generators to export, like to extract from the bottom, which I can do for you.
Yeah, I need to set this to input fuel as well.
Oh, I see. Yeah, on the right-hand side. It's putting fuel in. Oh, no, yeah, I see. On the left-hand
This one
side.
here.
Yeah.
On the
Auto input
left-hand
doesn't need to be on. I don't think. It's filling up. It should fill up. There you go, yeah. I think nothing needed changing, man. I think it was just filling up the other furnace first.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see.
Like it does a nearest first setup. All right, we're gaining juice on all 3 of these back pulverizers now, man. So we are actually fully at max setup.
Good.
And our bank balance is actually holding steady / going up now, I think. Like, slowly.
Okay, excellent.
Because the pulverizers, so the pulverizers are full, right? And everything's working. And there's no backlogs now. There's no, like, cloggage that's happening. We've fully cleared the clogs.
Yeah, nice. There's no unnecessary buying either, or is there still unnecessary? No, I don't think there is. Yeah, I think this is just buying.
There'll be some unnecessary buying eventually. Like, you know, we're going to buy stuff to backlog the pulverizers as well. But that's fine. That's part of our that's part of our process, Nick. We have to do that.
Yeah. Okay. These are the strategic investments that we need to make. I mean, look, as long as money goes up, Isaac, you know, and there's the green line on the stock market to give me a little bit of like solace from all the red lines in the stock market at the moment, Isaac, then I'll be very happy.
You big into Intel stock, man? Is that what the problem is?
Yeah. I'm big into Japan, Isaac. I've only invested in Japan.
Is Japan doing badly right now, man? I'm not following that.
Yeah. So Japan had a big boo-boo recently.
They slipped.
Yeah. But it's okay. I'm actually not big into Japan, and also this is not financial advice. I would like to visit Japan, which is good because for me personally, in a very selfish way, because the Japanese yen I think has fallen, so I could get more yen for my spend, Isaac. Right?
More yen for your spend. All right. I'm just making these platforms are tiny, man. So I don't like how close I have to walk to the edge.
Oh, you actually expect? Okay, nice. Yeah, this is
right.
Yeah, like, we need like hard hats and high vises around here, man. Until now, just to make sure that we don't push each other off the island.
Also, I need to so I put a furnace at the front here, by the way. This is just a regular furnace for your furnacing needs. Can it make stone if I do this, or does it just yeet them all out for me? It eats them out. Okay, fine. I'll take that out again. Fine, game, fine. You win. Yeah, I'm making more stone here, like this. Boom, boom, and boom, so I can make these platforms.
Yeah. I've got some. I have a very small amount of spare stone in this.
I've got a water wheel, Nick, but I need a place to put this. Right?
Oh, that place is perfect, Isaac. I think that's great.
I find that it's actually a little easier to put it kind of like on the ground,
on the side,
like this.
Yeah, to really benefit the way in which water flows from left to right.
The classic east to west water flow that everyone knows about.
It's all to do with the moon and everything, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, but it should, the rotation of the moon. It should work well for us. I guess, but where do we want to put that, man, is the question,
That's the question, right? Obviously, you'd probably want to put it, like, hanging off the side of somewhere, but then you've got to make sure it's kind of shafted correctly and cogged correctly to actually
you don't want to be shafted
to generate,
man. It's bad.
Yeah, I know. You need to if you're going to get shafted, you need to get shafted correctly, Isaac. Let me sleep.
Nick, I'm buying a full... I might more than one stack of cobblestone, man. I'm spending our cash.
I did that earlier.
45 grand, man.
I know, we're doing well, man.
£45,000.
God, I feel like Cristiano Ronaldo, man. Earning money at this rate. Jeez. Come on. 40 grand a day? Like, oh, man. Start at $3 today, man.
Oh, we've got a quest we can just immediately complete because we've got a millstone. Pick that up. That's that quest complete. And then we've also got a pulverizer. It does mean I've got to pick up the pulverizer and put it back down again, which is going to be...
Oh, that's going to be fun. Is it all right for you there?
I think it's fine. Oh. It does mean that I end up holding 32 more copper dust for no reason.
Oh yeah, I had that with coal earlier. Yeah, when I was messing around with using this top pulverizer to pulverize other things, I just got given a ton of coal ore, and I don't really know what to do with it. So thanks, game.
So yeah, okay. So looking forward here, so we need to take our. We're gonna make an encased fan. By the looks of it. Oh, we also need to make that as well. That's fine, though. We're going to make an encased fan, and that encased fan is going to be used to make nether quartz. So it looks like we're going to automate the production of soul sand, and then we're going to kind of wash that soul sand with the encased fan from Create to get nether quartz, and that's for the nether quartz dust, obviously. And then we also need... So we need Create for the encased fan and for the final mechanical mixer/basin, right? Mm-hmm. And so I guess that what we probably want to do, man... I'm making even more stone here. Do we we've got to kind of decide where we want to put this next production line. Do we want to put it kind of next to the current production line?
Yeah, it's kind of like, and there's probably not,
do we just
not that
do
many
like
people
this?
that recognize this. Yeah, it reminds me of the days when we played Feed the Factory, where we had all of the tiers of production line next to each other. And when we wanted to expand them, you just build another row on top, right?
Yeah.
Or behind. So I think that building the production line for the blue cubes next to the one that's producing the red cubes makes sense.
Also known as the
then
bloobs.
means you can the bloobs, yeah.
The bloobs.
Even though there's like in Feed the Factory, like you needed the output from the tier 1 to make the tier 2. I don't think that's the case here, but I still like the idea.
It is the case here, man. So
is it?
If you look at the recipe, I don't know if you bookmarked them earlier, but if you look at the recipe for the regular mechanical crystal,
yes, I've got it. Yeah,
it requires regular mechanical essence. The regular mechanical essence requires basic mechanical essence. So we're gonna have to take, instead of making our, basic mechanical essence and turning it into crystals to sell, we're gonna have to take the basic mechanical essence and pump it into tier 2 production.
Yeah,
so it is required. Yeah,
we have to split some off basically.
Bingo.
Or dupe the setup and make basic mechanical essence.
Just send it all out, man. Honestly,
or just send it all. Oh, that's true actually, because we don't really need to make the money from the base tier essence.
Exactly.
That's actually a very good point. Yeah, so in that case, that
because the tier 2 is also
going
to make cash for us, right?
Yeah, and the conversion actually gets better the higher tier you go. So especially after blue. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so even more so then, putting the second one but next to the first one makes more sense.
I guess we could hold off on putting the water wheel down, man. I've built a platform and I've built this much. I've extended this out quite far back as well here, so we've got a lot of space.
Oh, good.
I do think that we should maybe have a gap of a few blocks, right, between this line and the next line. And it depends on how horrible we want it to look at the expense of efficiency, because as we saw previously, man, if we put down paths, like grass that we then shovel into path, right, we can run faster. I got rid of the path between episodes because it looked horrible on the
it did look quite bad, yeah.
But if we do put down path, man, that will make us faster, right? Like this.
These are troubles.
This stuff here, right? We could put that down like a 3 wide or 2 wide path between this, like kind of around each section if we wanted to. But either way,
just to like speedily run.
I think next time we can come back, we can look at kind of setting up the production line for all of this stuff. And then the reason I've extended this so far back is I'm hoping eventually we can kind of put this down somewhere over here and then run the shaft to wherever it needs to go. But it might even actually, Nick, be worth putting the water wheels on a lower level like this, and then using the fact that the shaft's pointing upwards here, right? Running the shaft up like this to wherever it needs to be, right?
Yeah, that could be useful.
Will probably make more sense. Yeah.
So, space-wise. Good.
Yeah. Cool. Good. Flipping it. Unfortunately, though, man, we're out of time for this episode of Mechanical Mastery Plus.